The 18th of June. These are a few short videos. I hope you'll be able to see them, but they'll probably put them all on short ones. I hate that, but so sorry. The thing is, folks, a lot of people in our community are dyed in the wool Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael supporters, and as such, they're traitors. And that's the way it is. We can't do anything about that. They look to be all right to people to look at them, but that's the way they do. They'll not change. But they're getting one hell of a gunk, and it's a great thing to see. Oh, Fianna Fáil, they look after me. Oh, they got the pothole fixed. Oh, the daughter, she got a job, in the council. Oh, she got a job in Fine Gael. Oh, we got this and we got that. And all what they get. And there was a time Fine Gael was in government and they were giving out land commission land, and if you weren't in the Fine Gael party, you get no land. And then Fianna Fáil got in, and then they got land. But that's gone now, thank God. But they're trying to get back to that thing about compulsory purchase, all right. But under the fair deal arrangement brought in by Mary Harney, and these people are too thick. They're all now coming into their 70s and 80s. They're thickos. They think they have nothing to do, only run to Fianna Fáil and get sorted. And I knew a Fianna Fáil supporter in down the country, and he got fined 30,000 over something, pollution. And I was talking about, God, you got a big fine. I'll go up to the councillor. Now, he went up to the councillor and he spoke to him, but they could do nothing. And eventually he had to pay it. But he thought the Fianna Fáil councillor would fix him up. And when I was in the Guards, there was a thing called a petition. You could be fined and you could petition the Minister for Justice and he'd cancel the whole fine. Now, I'll do a video on that if you want. But in any event, the next thing is they get sick and they go into hospital and they're discovered they're getting weak, getting on in years, and they need permanent rest home care. And these rest homes are financial undertakings. The state's not fit to run financially run them. They used to be St. Phelim's in Cavan, closed up. That was a public health. And in fairness, you could go in there. It was a dismal kind of a place. But a lot of people from the county and all over could end up their days there. And they were well enough looked after with nursing staff and everything. But now, they take the pension. Now, the cost in some of these nursing homes is €5,200 per month. Work that out, isn't it? 1,200 a week. 5,200 a month. And some of them go in, and when they get a bit of care, they last forever. And they have to get the checkbook out every month and write the check. And if the wife is in it, it's 10,400 a month. And if they had to sign over their property when they were younger, they would have paid nothing. The key to it is to have it signed over in time. And then if you go into hospital, your son or daughter, whoever has it, doesn't have to pay it. And that covers you. You just have to pay whatever money you have. And some of these people have a lot of money. Some Irish people would have saved up, $1 million. They would have $1 million. And you know them. They might spend a little bit. They might drink an odd bottle of stout or an odd gin and tonic, but they don't go out much and they don't go out to eat. And they live at home and they live prudently and they tell you how clean and tidy they are. But when they go in there, they have to sign out that. And I'll tell you, after 2 or 3 years, it'd make a fair job of £1 million. I think it's 240,000 per year for a couple. So anyway, folks, that's the story. Now, it's hurting some of them. Some of them thought they had nothing to do, only ring up the TD, ring up Brendan Smith, ring up Niamh Smith. I doubt if you get her on the phone anyway. She doesn't give a damn about anybody. She's bloody right. Only the hairdo. The hairdo is the big thing there. Oh, where'd you get the hair cut? But the thing about it is that they're now in the go. Oh, God, it's lovely here. I'm well-minded now. Got porridge this morning and got an egg and got a nice tea and everything. And a television there now, not so bad. I can look at the different things on it and the weather forecast and all the rest. And then they get the bill, 5,200 a month. And I was down in Castlecore Nursing Home years and years ago to visit somebody. I think I was trying to get some out there to will me his place or something within and try to get him to sign. You know, if you got him to sign, you see, and get a witness, you might get all, but it didn't work anyway. I think he wouldn't sign anyway. But the thing about it is that's perfectly all right to do that. I would have said a prayer for him if he had to. But the thing is, there was about 14 old men around the place, and I talked to some of them, and they were cattle dealers. I mean, they were active cattle dealers, active farmers, and active in other businesses, but that's where they ended up. It was a poor way to be, you know, you weren't going anywhere every day, there was no getting out of there. But anyway, that's the thing. That's where they get the whack. They thought, Fianna Fáil and Jakers, they'd never expect me to pay that kind of money, so I'll have nothing left when that goes, God. But that's what they are caught with, and that's the stuff for them. Oh, I thought Fianna Fáil, I thought Fine Gael, I was on to them now. I go home to that councillor, the Fine home, and I give him a good dressing down. It's not right now. And then the hospital is in the position, or the nursing home. What are they going to do with them? Are they going to horse them out on the street? Well, they do, they will. It's pay up or leave the bed. Anyway, comment underneath. It's an interesting point. We'll see you back soon. Good luck. It's good enough for them. Bit of reality. Right, bye.